Earlier this hour, NYSE listed BlackBerry rang the opening bell. Ashley Masferrati's on the floor with more. Ashley, I'm going to send things down to you.
Hi, Kristen. So BlackBerry phones made a splash in the early 2000s and then they disappeared. But did you know if you have a car, you're likely using BlackBerry technology? Here to tell us more is John Giamatteo, BlackBerry CEO. John, welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Ashley, thank you so much for having us here. And last year we celebrated our 40th anniversary as a company. And this week we're celebrating our 8th anniversary being traded on the New York Stock Exchange. So during that time, it's been a lot of transformation as we've gone from a device type of company to a software and services type of company. And one of the things that we're really very proud about is that while the products and services can't be held in the palm of your hand, our values around security, trust, and innovation haven't really gone away in terms of the value that we create for our customers around the world.
I think transformation is a great way to describe the last 15 years for BlackBerry. As I mentioned, you're providing technology for 255 million cars, but you've also expanded in other areas in software and service. Can you explain the transformation that's taken place?
Absolutely. We are three distinct businesses that we're focused on. One, as you mentioned, we power 255 million cars through safety critical software solutions that power every major OEM, 24 out of the top 25 EV makers in the world, and we support all the general embedded solutions as well for things like robotics and medical and industrial automation. So that's a big part of what we're doing. It's the fastest growing segment of our business. We're continuing to invest heavily in that. The other is our core heritage, secure communications. We provide secure communications to 19 out of the top G20 countries around the world. 8 of the 10 largest banks around the world use our technology. Critical infrastructure providers, Fortune 500 companies. So that's the second division, very much the heritage and the core of what we've always done in the past is our second. And then the third is something we're really proud about, is our vast portfolio of IP. Being a 40-year-old company, as you can imagine, we've created a tremendous amount of innovation and patents and technology that we monetize in a lot of different ways. So between our QNX business powering the cars, our secure communications business protecting the world, and the IP that underpins all of it, that's the new BlackBerry, and we couldn't be more thrilled about the direction that we're going.
I remember from even owning a BlackBerry, you've always had a reputation for being secure, and you're talking about that as your brand heritage. What steps are you taking to make sure that value proposition is applied to your other services?
Absolutely. That's, they had to rip the BlackBerry out of my hand back in the day. World leaders, leverage that technology and use that in their day-to-day lives. But I want you to really think about it from the perspective, that same BlackBerry experience, security, trust, and innovation. It may not be in a physical device and a keyboard anymore, but it's the software that underpins a lot of these governments, a lot of these institutions around the world, and a lot of the big banks. And that's how we think about providing that same value proposition, but in the form of software and services.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that world leaders use BlackBerries. I remember President Obama very famously had one. Is there anything in 10 seconds you like to tell us about BlackBerry?
We couldn't be prouder of the direction that we're on right now. The company is firing on all cylinders, and we couldn't be more excited about the future. So thanks for having us.
Thank you so much, John Giamatteo, CEO of BlackBerry. What an incredible transformation. What an incredible brand story. Kristen, I'm going to send it back to you.
Ashley, thank you so much. Yeah, an amazing evolution indeed. I do remember owning a BlackBerry and that unique BBM feature from my college days. But so good to see, of course, the CEO, and great interview down there on the floor.